From faking their personalities to not being allowed to interact with fans, get ready to be surprised by the lengths K-pop idols have to go through to reach the top of the charts. Ulim Entertainment went above and beyond to make their idols keep the image that they've crafted for them. By now, we all know that idols rarely show their real selves on camera, and that the traits and quirks that they show are carefully crafted by the company, but Ulim really committed to the act. The 3 members of Infinite F made an appearance on Sunny's FM date in December 2014 so they could promote their song Heartbeat. During the show, L's image as Infinite's mysterious member was discussed, and spoiler alert, it was all an act. According to L himself, whose real name is Kim Young-soo, he had been told by the agency to mostly stay quiet during the interviews that the group would have so that he would sell the idea of the mysterious visual member. The members explained, "When we're promoting as Infinite, L says almost nothing. The company gave him the concept of not talking." L himself shared, "People think that I don't talk and I'm not good at talking, but that's not true. I was oppressed until now. I'm revealing this for the first time here, but I'm really good at talking." This could be seen in Infinite's variety show appearances where L's mysterious image would slip and he would act like himself, but mostly he did what Ulim Entertainment asked of him, which was to follow his silent, mysterious image. Thankfully, the more he promoted, the more L opened up and let the image that the company forced him to acquire disappear. SM Entertainment did this as well, actually. Jae-jung of Dolbang Shingi and NCT's Jaehyun were also told not to talk that much so that they would appear silent and mysterious to the audience. Jaehyun's image change especially gave people whiplash, as during SM Rookie days, he had a cutesy image where he smiled a lot and spoke in a high-pitched voice. Then when he debuted, he was all cool and quiet under SM's orders. Big Hit operated the same way when it came to BTS's Jin, as during their debut days, he was made to appear cool and calm to exude that dark, handsome rich boy image. Along with assigned personalities, it's a known fact that idols don't get to have phones. But did you know that this rule will get lifted once they get their first win? Based on the statements of several K-pop idols, it appears that they are typically granted permission to use their personal phones only after achieving first place in a music show. Or, well, until the company decides to give them access to their own personal phones. Stacey, for example, got told that they wouldn't get their phones back until they get their first win, with the agency's CEO drawing criticism for enforcing a limitation that is so against a basic and essential human need. Although phone restrictions are not a recent thing in the K-pop industry, with Oh My Girl and G-Friend, senior friends of Stacey, allegedly having their phones confiscated by their agencies for years as well, fans believe that the practice is generally unnecessary, especially considering the day and age that we live in. But get this, Stacey's no phone ban wasn't lifted even after the girls managed to get their first win. They got their first music show win with Stereotype on SBS's The Show, and while both the fans and members were ecstatic over the win, the group's agency was unmoved in their decision of restricting Stacey's access to their phones. It was discovered that their CEO would only give back their phones to them if they emerged victorious on a public broadcasting channel such as KBS's Music Bank, NBC's Music Core, or SBS's Inkigayo. Fans viewed this policy as unfair because winning on public broadcasting music shows is more challenging due to the intense competition, and this policy undermines the efforts of fans who helped the group secure their initial wins. Apparently, some idols are not even allowed to take pictures with their fans in public. Back in 2022, TXT Soobin was asked about any limitations the group may have when it comes to signing autographs or taking photos with fans in public. During TXT's first world tour in the summer of 2022, videos of their outings were shared, and in some of them, the members appeared apologetic as their security team declined fans' requests for photographs. Fans thought that this happened because of privacy and to respect the artists, but it turns out that it was for an entirely different reason. As it turns out, one of the main reasons why idols have strict rules against taking photos with fans is the possibility of individuals acting as fans while having harmful intentions. For instance, someone could appear friendly when meeting an idol, but later claim online that the idol was rude or hostile, and the photo evidence of their interaction could provide credibility to the accuser's story. They can still sign autographs though, so keep your hopes up. JYP Entertainment is known to be a fun company who are pretty easygoing, but the truth couldn't be more different from this. In fact, all idols and employees that work for JYP Entertainment are strictly banned from going into bars that only have women servers. Typically, these bars employ exclusively female staff to serve male customers with drinks and conversations, so everyone was quite shocked by this rule. Park Jin-young, founder of JYP Entertainment, said, "When I first told everyone, they were outraged. They asked, then where do we meet and discuss business? Everyone meets there." He responded firmly made to his employees, reiterating that breaking the rule was strictly prohibited and would lead to termination of their contracts. He said, "I told them, it doesn't matter if the company fails. As soon as you put one foot into one of those bars, then prepare to be fired." Talk about being strict. Since we're already on the topic of JYP rules, let's talk about their rule of not allowing their trainees to sing Korean songs during monthly evaluation. A former member of Madtown HO shared that when he was a JYP Entertainment trainee, he wasn't allowed to sing Korean songs when monthly evaluations were taking place. He shared that if he were to ask his vocal coach whether they can sing Korean songs, they would get a slap in the back and get a no as an immediate answer. HO shared that he himself didn't know why they couldn't sing a Korean song, but whatever JYP thinks is right. JYP Entertainment are also known for their very strict diets. Every company forces their trainees and idols to diet, but JYP are especially known for being strict. The diets of idols are closely monitored, so while they work hard to improve their skills, they have to sacrifice a lot of delicious food. Former JYP Entertainment trainee Kimberly Chen shockingly shared the extreme measures the company took to ensure that she maintained a minimum weight. Kimberly was expected to keep her weight at around 38 kilograms, an unattainable goal for a growing teenager without medical assistance. To resolve this, she revealed that the company gave her slimming pills and made her take 5 at once, despite the recommended dosage being only 1 pill per intake. Twice's Momo is also known for her very extreme diet that she went through when she was yet to debut. She had to lose weight before debuting, with the higher-ups telling her that she wouldn't be able to take the showcase step on stage until she did so. So, Momo resorted to eating cubes of ice for the whole week. She also spent most of her time at the gym and was constantly spitting in order to dehydrate herself. Her diet got so bad that she would lie down and be afraid that she wouldn't wake up the next day, just because her company was so strict with her diet. We also all know that idols aren't allowed to date, or so the companies may claim to make fans believe that the idols are available. But some of them are lenient about this rule, as idols are allowed to date if they're able to keep it a secret. WM Entertainment, the agency behind Oh My Girl, is quite strict regarding this rule though, going as far as to not let female idols make eye contact with the opposite gender. In addition to them not being allowed to use makeup or wear shorts or miniskirts that came above the knee, they weren't allowed to look at male idols. One of the members, Mimi, was once asked if she had been in a secret relationship, and she responded, "The management of the company was so strict that the manager tapped me when I was standing with male idols when they moved out. Then I turned around looking at the wall." The cast members of Knowing Bros were surprised by the response and asked, "What kind of Joseon dynasty is that?" Mimi then replied, "When our eyes meet, it becomes a kiss." Imagine not even being allowed to make eye contact. How messed up is that? BTS also weren't strangers to strict rules by their company. One of these rules is that they were not allowed to appear on TV shows of third-party entities who are not Hybe's partners or whose content they have no influence over. This regulation was closely followed by BTS when they first debuted and for a long time afterward, as they preferred to have their own programs like Run BTS where they could feel at ease. However, recently, BTS have been more comfortable participating in shows that they enjoy and having a say in the content being produced. For instance, Jin made appearances on My Alcohol Diary and Running Man, while J-Hope was a guest on a talk show alongside IU, and V made an appearance on a radio show. What do you think is the strictest or most ridiculous rule that idols had to follow? Share them in the comments. See you next time. Bye!